What's up everyone? How's it going? Today I have the 2012 Volkswagen Passat 4-door in the silver and black color combination. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up and let it run. So I do have the Volkswagen key. On the side here we have the panic button. On the front we have lock, trunk, and unlock. And then of course we have the button to press here, and that flips open the key. Let's go and unlock it. It's now unlocked. So we'll go ahead and start it up. We have our key, foot on the brake. All our instrument cluster is ready to go, so we'll go ahead and start it up. So the headlights are auto, but we'll go ahead and flip them on. The car does not have fog lamps, so I'll just have the headlights on. We'll have the high beams on, and the hazards, and all four windows are fully automatic, one touch up and down. So let's go ahead and take a tour of the exterior. Enough of the exterior. Let's go ahead and hop in the interior. Go ahead and roll the windows up. Go ahead and start it over here. On the door, we have the door handle that opens and closes the door, obviously. We have nice aluminum trim with the black accents, or the black door rather, with the silver chrome accents there. Lock and unlock, automatic and electronic, obviously. We have the mirror controls left and right, and of course that joystick moves and controls the mirrors. All four automatic one-touch windows. So we have all four. Then the lock button for the windows. Down here we have the trunk release button, just like the door switch, or the window switch rather. You have your automatic headlamps, on, auto, and off. You have the brightness for the dashboard lights, air vent, instrument cluster, On the actual steering wheel itself, it's a very comfortable and nice steering wheel. Side bolster and grip extensions, very smooth. You have your volume control buttons, phone buttons there, and then on this D-pad we have the OK key and whatnot for the little screen up there. We have the horn, pretty loud. It's a pretty nice steering wheel. It has kind of a different feel to it almost, and it's very comfortable. It's nice how they wrapped it in leather, have the stitching, have a little bit of accenting there to go with the buttons up here and kind of all the other trim. In the middle center stack here, we have a analog clock. With the hazards. Two wide, pretty big air vents. Down here we have the information and the Infotainment Center. We have FM, AM satellite, media, mute, and setup, and it is touchscreen. So if we go to media, you can hear it actually touching. We can mute it. You have setup, so media. You have your different media options. We'll go up here to this little music button, and that's where you can control your bass, your treble, your mid. Go back, and then you can control your balance and fader, your volume, your speed dependent volume. Speed dependent volume is basically when you get up to a certain speed, like let's say on the freeway, it'll turn itself up, and if you come to a stoplight, it'll turn itself down. Kind of a nice feature. I personally like that, so I have that on. Go back to FM. You can change your channel, and then you can seek. You can also use this button. Actually, it's a dial rather, but you could spin that. Go back to 99.9. And then we'll turn it up. So overall, it's a pretty good stereo system for being bass. I mean, I like it. It sounds good. We also have the power button, and we just have a clock. Turn it back on. We have Welcome to Volkswagen. It's basically the startup screen when you start up the car. Down here we have dual climate control. You control your temperature by spinning the knob. We have auto. We have fan speed. All this shows up on the screen as well. Go back to auto. We have off. We have sync, so both of them can be the same. Heated seats. Your different angles of where you want the air to come out. Recirculate. Heated seats, like I said before. Front and back here, defrost right there. AC max. Set it back to auto there. Down below here we have storage with a 12 volt in there. Camera doesn't want to focus today. In the metal center stack here we have our gear selector. We have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. And if we go up to drive, we can switch it over and we can shift manually. Keep in mind this car only has a 2.5 liter engine, so yes, the sport mode will make it more sportier, but it's definitely not going to be your typical Porsche or Lamborghini, let's just put it that way. But it does have enough power to get up and go overall. Like I said before, that's a 6-speed automatic with the manual shift capability. Leather stitched with our axe setting up at the top, and then we have a button that you hit on the front. We have another compartment that you push, and it reveals cup holders. Pull it out, and we have the ability to keep 3 cups in there. Parking brake. Nice leather wrapped and stitched center console. It's pretty good size with your auxiliary and your 12 volt. Some storage up at the top there for little trinkets, maybe some spare change or credit cards and whatnot. Very nice. Well, let's go ahead and shut it down here and continue the rest of the tour. Down at the bottom here, we have our brake and gas pedals, hood release, Passat floor mats, those are standard. There's your power driver's seat, typical front, back and forth, and then of course lumbar. And there's a better look at the typical Volkswagen leather seats. This does also have auto dimming mirror and controls up in the top here for different lights, and then a compartment for glasses. No sunroof or moonroof, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and close it here. Go ahead and sit in the back here. Again, nice opening doors. Solid, very solid and safe. In the rear here we have our handle, lock and unlock in the rear, power up and down windows, some speakers and some storage. Go ahead and hop in, close it on up. Very solid, you don't have to pull that hard to close it. In fact, it's very nice. So I'm about 5'10", and as you can see I'm fully stretched out and I have plenty of room. I'm all the way back to the seat with just my feet normal, and as you can see I have lots of room, and that is in the comfortable driving position for the driver. Center console, we have some storage in the back here. Storage in both passenger and driver seat backs. Like I said before, speakers, storage, your lock and unlock, and then the power windows. It's a very light car with all these big windows here. It is a 5-seater. You do have 5 seat belts that are shoulder belts. Cup holders and storage in the armrest. That just folds back up. Go ahead and hop out. Go ahead and show you the trunk from the key. Like I mentioned before, it has the trunk button, and just by pressing and holding for a little bit, it opens up automatically there, which is kind of nice. At the top there you have your latch, and you have an emergency switch. If you were to get stuck in the trunk, you can pop that and you can get out. Trunk's very deep. Plenty of room for all your belongings. Have these little cubbies on the side that hold, say you have loose items, maybe some manuals or something, and you can throw them in there. Have some of the floor mats, just didn't want to put them in there. We have a Volkswagen cargo protection service, or system actually, sorry. Can't read today. Basically all it is just a little bit of carpet. It's a carpet liner, because if you see, this is kind of a felt, you know, the typical trunk material, and then we have the nice carpet there, so kind of cool. I think that was an add-on. Lift that up, and then it reveals the spare tire and tools to change the tire. Maybe some more storage if you have some little things. Want to throw some jumper cables in there or whatnot, you can do that. Also, we have the ability to it goes. We have the ability to fold down the seats by pulling on that. Pops the seats. So go ahead and do that to both. Close up the back here. Gas cap. Just press and releases. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate folding down the seats. It is already popped, so they just fold right down, fold down flat. And that gives you the ability to throw, let's say, some skis in there. And that's a nice feature. When you have all of the seats down, they click together and they go back up together. Go ahead and take a look at the passenger side. Speaker and storage. And there you have a cup holder as well. One touch up and down windows, lock and unlock. The passenger side does not have automatic seats, but you are able to adjust the height by going up and down on that. Your seat position in the back by pulling that lever, and then lumbar. But it is just as comfortable as the driver, excuse me. So we'll go ahead and hop in. We have the Passat floor mats. Again. Go ahead and shut it up. Very good sized mirrors. Have the glove box, some different papers, some accident information, some owner's manual. I don't know, some of the stuff you may not get if you're looking to actually purchase the car. It is just a loaner. I have a car in the shop right now, and that's what they gave us. We'll go ahead and hop out. Here's the mirrors we never got to take a look at. And the mirrors do have the LED turn signals in them. And then on the inside,